going, YouTube? Welcome to the channel. I'm Leon. This is Budget Pond Keeping. If you're new or just passing through, please consider clicking the subscribe button. It really helps me out and everybody's welcome. So yeah, in this video I've got to do a few bits. I've got to get the tank round the back, possibly start painting and insulating it. I've got to do a clean on the pressure filter on there, get some fluke solve in the pond, and then next weekend, the weekend coming, I'm going down to the Kent show and I'm going down to see my mate Vince and Sue. So yeah, it's going to be a good weekend. So the next video is probably going to be from the Kent show. So yeah, right then, let's crack on with the video. Cheers. Right guys, how's it going? Yeah, I'm just doing a clean as I normally do, but I'm doing a proper clean of this rather than using the cleaning mechanism that's on the filter. I'm actually emptying it and giving it a clean down. Now look at that sponge. Jeez, this sponge was black. Hang on. So that is taking out some serious muck. I don't know what it's going to be like underneath, but the foam's inside there. Then if let's get that out, and if you can see, they're not completely clogged, but yeah, that is absolutely snarled up with it's like a skin, like a skin of slime, solid that is. So yeah, I'm going to give this a good clean now, and then get it back up and running, but it's certainly doing a good job. Look at that. Ooh, that is absolutely rank. You don't want that in your system. Right, I'm going to get this all cleaned up now and we'll be back in a sec. Cheers. Right then, because these are just for mechanical, I'm going to wash them down with the old hose gun. So, just put this onto flat. Where is it now? Flat. So yeah, this is absolutely caked in muck, which is what I expected. So it's doing what I wanted it to do anyway. So, let's see what we get out of it. Of an airlock. I normally get a bit more pressure than this out of it, to be fair, but yeah, these are absolutely caked in muck. So yeah, I'm going to put you through watching all this, because I'm sure you don't want to see me blasting these all the way through, but there's a bit of satisfaction for you. That looks nice though, it back to blue. Nice and satisfying. So yeah, I'm going to get these all cleaned up now and get them back into the filter. Cheers. Well, blow me, that was an absolute game and a half cleaning them out. I forgot how bloody awkward it was cleaning sponges. I don't think you ever get them to run clear, do you? But anyway, they're clean now, so I'm just going to have to keep on top of this. That was absolutely clear as a bell when I flushed it out again, so it's working how I want it to. So yeah, I'm going to have to try and get me a pressure washer or something, because I'm not getting quite enough pressure out of that hose gun to really blast it through. I had to get it in a bucket and ring it, empty the bucket, ring it, empty the bucket, and you know what I mean. So yeah, I'm going to get it all back up and running now, and I'll be back soon. Cheers. Right, how's it going guys? I've just been hand feeding the fish in the main pond. Now what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to mash up the end of it a bit and see how long it takes these to strip it like piranhas. So let's have a look. There's the Dropsy achiever. They don't seem too bothered by it really. Although this will be the first ever bit of this sort of stuff they've had. The only thing they've had before this is pellets. Saying that, I have given them a bit of live food, them filter fly larvae. I really thought they was going to strip that from my finger like piranhas. In all honesty though, I don't hand feed these, so they're probably thinking what's going on, like, but come on you lot. You watch, I'll move it and they'll come back looking for more. Just drop a bit in. Bam. They got the scent for it now by the look of it. Little shower's having a bit. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to put the rest of that in there now because I don't know if it'll muck up my water. Go on, I'll give them a bit more now that being as they're all looking up. That's your last bit there, girls. Ooh, Deutscher Achiever, I wanted it. Took off with it now. Yep, that's it now. I'm going to give this bit to the pond. There you go. They've just had loads though. Boom. And it's gone. Right, I'm going to go and crack on. Cheers. Right, how's it going guys? I'm just moving everything from up there. Next big job is get that out, but the nightmare is I've got to get that out, round everybody up, get the tank in and get that back up before the dog can come outside, which is an absolute nightmare. So yeah, it's level that way and it's not far off this way. It's a little bit out, but I say a little bit out, it's well out, but I suppose I could jack that up a little bit. Ah, no, it's that side that's up, so I can lower that, that's no problem, but yeah. Right, I'll come back to you when I'm doing something. Right, how's it going guys? I managed to do it. Yeah, ignore the mess, sorry. But yeah, that post, I don't know how far it's in, 2 or 3 foot, but yeah, I managed to get that out. What I had to do was, because this is my side of the fence, I had to just chop these off, and then I got some wood under the fence and I managed to like crank it out slowly. So yeah, we've got the space now. Just need to take some measurements and round a few chaps up and then we'll get moving. So yeah, right, I'll be back soon. Cheers. Well, all I can say is thank God for friends. Bloody hell, there's 4 of us on that. Made light work of it. I haven't used any of the stuff that I bought to do this other than splitting that with the bloody sledgehammer, knocking this post back in, and 2 pieces of feather edge that I had lying about that I've put back on there. That all went brilliantly. So let me turn the camera around and bang. There we go. It looks a little twisted from that side because I've still got to level it out with some wood yet. This has got to be turned over, painted all underneath. It's got to be have some of this thick, heavy, strong wood underneath. I'm going to put them like this, all underneath, so it's got a good seat underneath. Because now it's in here, I can roll it over like that, paint the bottom, fix the bottom, fix those boards onto the bottom, should I say. Yeah, and do the rest of it, the insulation. But I'm just glad it's here now. Right, I'm going to stop recording and put it on wide angle because it's massive. Right, that's a bit better, yeah. So, right, let me just get the spirit level and see how far out we are. I know what you're all thinking, you should have levelled it first and everything, but I only had a little time window to get everybody together at the same time. So, let's have a look how far out we are. I can't really see. That's not too bad at all. Not too bad at all. So when I do the wood on the bottom, I can get all that sorted. Come on, focus. Yeah, so that's not far out at all. Ooh, that one looks pretty. That's bang on anyway. Let's check this side. Side I was worrying about, where that slab pops up. Hang on, that's better. Yeah, so that's well out there. So that needs to come up. I did think that would need a bit more sand under it though, but when I flip it over to do the bottom, like I said, I will get that slab jacked up a little bit. So yeah, right, I'll be back soon. Cheers guys. Right, how's it going guys? I'm just whacking some of this fence paint on here just to preserve the wood slightly. So I'm not bothered how it's going to look because it's going to be clad anyway with something. So yeah, I'm just whacking a bit of that on, so if I don't get round to cladding it like soon, at least the wood's got some sort of protection. It's not going to soak up water. So I'm going to get cracking on with this. It's taking a lot of paint because it's absorbing a fair bit of it, but it's all good, eh? So yes, I shall be back soon. Cheers. Right, yeah, so I've left the tank for a bit now. I'm just doing a filter clean, and then I'm going to get this fluke solve in. So yeah, I'll leave that in for a week and then crack on. And then after I've got this in now, we'll go and crack on with the tank. So I'm just going to finish up doing these filters and I'm back in a sec. Cheers. Right, how's it going guys? So yeah, it's been a week since I put the formalin in. Now I've weighed out 50 grams of Fluke Solve Plus. I'm going to get it into this tub now and attempt to mix it. You know what Fluke Solve's like for mixing. Absolute nightmare, but yeah, I'm going to get this in now. I should have took that lid off first, but now I'm just going to take the lid off that, whack it in there, I'll be back 1 minute. Right, it's going to take me ages to mix this up. Is it me or does Fluke Solve smell nice? It smells like a sweet, weird sweet smell. And that seems to mix a lot easier than the normal Fluke Solve. Whether it's just in my brain or not, I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to give this a good mix for about 5 minutes and then get it straight in the pond. I've done a big water change. All the filters have been cleaned, vacked out the bottom, the lot. So yeah, I'll get this in, leave it 7 days. Well, I say leave it 7 days. Leave it 7 days before I do any cleaning or anything, and then in 2 weeks time I'll do a second dose. Right, so I'll be back in 1 sec. Cheers. Right, that's all in now. Yeah, that Fluke Solve Plus definitely mixes a lot easier than regular Fluke Solve. Oh yeah, that's that in now. So I'm just going to sit here for an hour or two, keep a good eye on these. The UV's off. It doesn't say you need to turn the UV off on the packet, but you know it's not going to do any harm, is it? So UV's off for the week, and then yeah, we'll in 2 weeks time we'll do the next treatment. So touch wood, we get rid of these flukes ready for winter. So yeah, I should be back soon. Cheers. How's it going guys? Yeah, it's left me a little bit more space to get round than I thought, so it may end up staying there yet, we don't know. But right, I've made a boo-boo. Can you guess what it is? Yeah, the green bin is full, so it's really heavy and I've got to get round there. But I brought the 2 bins round and forgot this one like a nana. So yeah, it gives me, it's not too tight. I'm not touching any of the tanks. I've whacked a little bit of paint on there. It's only an undercoat. You'll never see that anyway. That's literally just to preserve the wood a bit like so. But yeah, I should have put it on wide angle. It is absolutely massive. I can't wait to get it all up and running, but no rush. I've got to sort out a filter system and everything yet, but let's have a look in comparison. Right, so that's the full frame there, and that's full frame. You can't really see. Let's have a look. If I had them side by side and there wasn't no cladding on this, you'd be able to see. It is well bigger, but yeah, it's absolutely awesome. Right, I'm going to stop chatting bubbles now and crack on. Cheers. Right, how's it going guys? I've just done a quick coat on there of the fence paint just to preserve this. Not that once it's clad it's never going to get wet anyway. I've done a bit on this side. What I'm going to do now is just trim off this little bit of glass here, little bit there and a little bit there. I'm going to do it with a grinder. I'm not going to film it because it's going to be awkward for me to try and film and record. Don't worry, I've got my glasses, I've got my mask, so yeah, I'll come back to you in a sec. Hopefully I don't chop a big hole in the bloody tank. Right, 1 minute. Right, that's that trimmed off there. Just gotta get that little piece of glass, and then that's that trimmed off there. Could have got that a bit neater. I'll neaten that up in a second, but yeah, that's that bit. That's that bit done there. You'll never see that anyway. I just don't want to spike my fingers on it like so, because this will have some form of cladding, whether it's made out of this stuff or whatever I can get my hands on. So yeah, loving it. Absolutely loving this tank so far. Can't wait to get it all set up. But it's pitch black in there. Got to give it a rinse out, obviously. Yeah, I've got some bits and bobs coming for the filter system for it. I've had a couple come today. I'll show you them now. Hang on one sec. Right, yeah, so there's a few bits I couldn't get. So I've got my tank connectors and gaskets. So there's all my tank connectors. I need to get 3 more. 3 more of them. I've got me 6 elbows. These are all 1.5 inch. Oh no, sorry, 4 elbows is what I needed. Actually, no, I need more than that, do I, for the inside? Right, well, I've got some parts anyway, let's say. So yeah, I've got them come so far. I've also ordered some barrels, which should be coming this week, hopefully. So yeah, once I've got all the parts, I'll do a filter build. So yeah, I'm going to go and sort my dog out now because she's going ape. 1 minute. Right, yeah, I'll just quickly add on to here. I could not get any 1.5 inch ball valves for love nor money, I'm telling you. I might have somebody who's got a couple for me, but I'll let you know, like maybe next week about that. Like, but if not, I'm going to have to order them Chinese ones. They are, I think they're for pressure pipe though, to be fair, but I can get a little, I don't know if I need a reducer or whatnot, because I've never used pressure pipe or pressure pipe fitting, so I don't know the adapter I would need, but quick Google will solve that. So yeah, right, I'm going to go and crack on and I'm back soon. Right, how's it going, guys? I'm just starting to do a bit of insulation on this now. Yeah, that was a bonus finding all this. It's done all me, well, one side of my filter house, and it will probably do all this as well. So yeah, Mr. Hadfield, I'm also a big fan of the old foil tape, mate. Brilliant stuff. So yeah, I'm going to get cracking on. I've got to tape this up a bit so to secure those to those, stop them flapping about and everything, and I will be back soon. Cheers. Right, that's that side done. Not the neatest job, but it's going to be covered in cladding anyway. And if I can just get around here, I've whacked them couple of bits in there. They're not going to stay that way. I've just chucked them in for now. So for the OCD amongst you, well, if you're OCD, you're in the wrong place. But yeah, these will be facing the same direction as the other ones. I've just chucked them in for now. So yeah, that's that sorted on that side. I'll crack on with this later. Cheers. Right, how's it going? Yeah, just looking in this grow on now. One of the fish looks like it's either got raised scales on the side or a knock. So I'm going to try and net that fish now, hopefully, as long as it don't jump out the bloody tank. Yeah, so I'm going to try and get that netted now. We'll stick it in a little bowl or something and we'll have a butcher's at it. Right, so I'm going to go get me net. Right, how's it going, guys? I've noticed one of my fish from the grow on, one of the medium sized ones, has got a couple of raised scales. I just really hope it's not Dropsy. Let's see if we can see it on camera without, yeah, can you see him there? Yeah, one of my worst fears, Dropsy. I lost one fish to it before and it really freaks me out. I don't know what it is about the look of it, but it just gives me the EBGBs big times. So yeah, you can really see him there. Oh, bless him. See, I don't know whether to, see, I'll do a scrape now, make sure there's no parasites or anything, but I haven't salted the tank because my nitrite has been down now. Since I've put that pressure filter on, everything's running sweet like so. But I may salt the tank again if I can't find any parasites on this. But if there is any parasites, then I can treat it. But yeah, oh, I really don't like that, and I hope I don't lose him because he's a lovely looking fish. Right, I'll be back soon. Right, just done a scrape and absolutely clean as a whistle. there's just nothing there. I've searched and searched this slide, so I don't know what to do. I'm going to do a bit of research first, but I'll probably go with some salt, so it'll help with osmotic relief anyway. Let it shed a bit of water if it's bloated or whatever, but yeah, oh, it's such a shame. Right, I'm going to go and do some research. Right, the scrape's absolutely clear, so just before I put this fish back, we'll have one little quick last look at it. Yeah, it's got a few scales missing on whichever side I was scraping, and then obviously those raised scales. I'm going to have a look in on that pump now and see if there's anywhere he could have really knocked himself, but is it even focusing? Oh, you can see a bit better there. See, he's lost a couple of scales that side, and them ones are raised there, so yeah, not good. Right, I'll be back to you soon. How's it going, guys? Bloody hell, I just drove all the way to the aquatic shop up by me, and it's closed on Thursdays. Should have googled it first. So yeah, right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it like a tonic level of salt in, just to 0.2 at the moment, and then I'm going to get some aquaflavin, or whatever it's, however it's pronounced. I think you can use them two together, but yeah, I'm cutting the food down for a little bit now because I did have a bit of nitrite. So yeah, right, so I'm going to salt it for now, and then I will order some aquaflavin, do a bit more research, and I'm just going to keep an eye on it. If need be, I'll get it into the aquarium and get it away from all these guys, like. But I did notice another fish. It looked like it had a little like lump on its side, and when I looked closely, it was a one flapping scale. So yeah, something's definitely not right. So yeah, I need to get some more bacteria, keep up with my cleaning on this, what I've been doing since I put that in. Yeah, I'll just keep my eye on it, and I'll give you any updates. So right, I'll speak to you soon. Right then, most of my bits have come for the new filters for this fiberglass tank. Although only 2 of my barrels come. I ordered 3 of them off eBay. I'm still waiting for a message back off the seller, but the courier came and he only had 2. Although he was in a little car, so whether he's left the other one at the warehouse thinking I hate chucking them in my car because I'll be overloaded, or well, whatever anyway. So yeah, it's just going to be a smaller version of my big filter, sort of wrighty style, credit where credit's due. It's not my design at all, it's just slightly adapted to how I use it. So yeah, I've got all my tank connectors. I've got some of me. I've got to wait for another 4 of these. Got my elbows, my T-pieces for the waist on the bottom. Although, like I said before, I can't get any Cockney Koi 1.5-inch ball valves from anywhere, so I've had to go with slide valves. They should be arriving tomorrow, like. But yeah, I was hoping to get all the stuff before the show on the weekend, so I could build this, get this video out, and then the next video after that would have been the show. But you know, sod's law, they haven't come. So right, yeah, when all the parts come, I'll do a build on this, and then we should be sorted for that tank. So yeah, right, I'll be back in a bit. Right, so yeah, like I said, I couldn't get any Cockney Koi ball valves, so I've gone with them slide valves, or gate valve, whatever you want to call it. Now I know you can replace the gaskets in them. I'm not so worried about them, because if they start failing and leaking, I'll just whip that off and put some new rubbers in there, like so. Yeah. Right, that's the next part of the puzzle. All I'm waiting on now is 3 tank connectors for the waist and my other barrel, which still hasn't come. So yeah, right, back in a sec. Cheers. Right then, I'll leave it there for today. So in the next video, I might put one out midweek of me building this, as long as I get my other barrel. But the next video will be from the Kent show, which will be a good one. So yeah, I'll be there on the Sunday, so if anybody's about, come over, say hello and everything, like. It should be a good one. And then yeah, the filter build. So as always, people, massive thank you for watching, and I'll speak to you soon. Cheers.